Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Shadow here from Hype. Today we're gonna be doing some tips for getting better in Rainbow Six Siege. These are just general tips that you guys can use for your climbing rank, for just generally getting better if you think you want to up your game a little bit, or just maybe it's gonna point out something you may have been doing wrong recently that and you just notice you haven't been doing as well as you normally do. Tip number one is gonna be about communication. Um, Probably every tip video you look at is probably going to mention communication because communication is key. It's super important in a game like Rainbow Six. Um, you have to make callouts as a team, even if you're playing solo in ranked or just in casuals. Just make some callouts. It's gonna really help your team out. If you die, try to say who hit you, where they hit you from, who how did they kill you? Did they C4 you? Did they shoot you? Did was it a trap that killed you? And if you can, look at the replay and look at their health. Try to see if maybe they had 25 health. Maybe you can tell your team, oh, a roamer killed me. They got 2 health. You guys can kill him. Then your team will know, okay, this roamer is probably gonna try to run back to site, or they're probably not gonna look for a fight now because they're low. So your team can push them, get the kill, continue pushing forward. They won't have to worry about that roamer coming back later on in the round. Um, if you see some shots fired, for example, you're coming out, you see a spawn peek, you see a shot fly past, just make that call right away. Guys, there's a spawn peek. Someone's peeking from the south side of the building. If you don't know what window it came from, just just let your team know, okay, something is happening. You guys got to be aware of it. Look out for this. This is important. Um, some great examples of callouts are things like calling out Capcan traps, especially way back in the day when Capcan would one hit kill you. You say there's a Capcan trap in this door, there's frost traps. If you see Legion mines, if you can manage to see Legion mines, Legion mines are in this doorway, Legion mines are in this hall. Um, Looking for roamers, calling out where roamers are, where they've roamed. Maybe a roamer went to the south side of the building. You call that out. Maybe someone in your team is gonna say, "Let's push the east side of the building and the west side of the site," and you know, completely just completely forget about the cav. And these things can help to turn a game in your favor. If you don't know the name of a room, for instance, you can something else that can help is like cardinal directions. You got a compass, use it. Um, you don't know what room it was or what stairs it was, just say the east stairs, the west stairs. Gav is coming from the west, Gav is coming from the north. You're on defense, attackers are coming in from the south side, attackers are coming in from the north side. You gotta repel on west side of the building. If you know there's a balcony there, you say repel west balcony, and is definitely gonna help because your team is gonna have an idea of where people are coming from, and you can then make an assumption of how to play around it. Um, I'll run you guys over to a clip now so you can see an example of me and my team making callouts, and I hope that it helps you guys with understanding or maybe getting a better idea of how to make better callouts or just a general way of making callouts.
No,
So
that's the hard one.
Nutty! They're in the basement.
Oh,
turn my game sound up.
I ninja'd my drone away. The smoke didn't even see me. There's a smoke, by the way. He's probably
I got my
reinforcing
drone in the
lobby.
alley. I got my drone in the alley. Watch for it out.
Tango located.
There's a Jaeger above server hatch going into open air.
Jaeger in the cafeteria.
Castle's bottom of the staircase. Basement.
Castle's bottom of the staircase.
Valkyrie put a camera in the server,
Where at the server? Which wall?
back left corner.
Alright, what's up? So, Now that you've gotten an idea of callouts, my next point is gonna be utility. This is kind of more technical because some ops are more important utility-wise than the rest. Like Thermite, Habana, they're really important for opening up reinforced walls, hatches. Um, they help with so many things, getting lines of sight down, opening up entryways into sight, just get it, giving you ease of access to sight, you know. Um, we kind of need to with utility, you kind of gotta think about how to use your op, and you really need to pay attention to what your op is needed for. Like if you're playing Thermite, you gotta make sure you're using your utility. If you're playing um, people like Ying, Sophia, Sledge, I see so many people, especially in lower elo, they just it's the round has like a couple seconds left, and they haven't used their Sophia charges, their Ying, the Candelas. They haven't used any of their utility. The sledgehammer is still fresh. This guy hasn't opened anything. He hasn't done anything with the sledgehammer. You still got grenades. You still got your smokes. Um, you're playing Jackal. You haven't tracked anyone for the entire round. You see Habanas. They haven't opened a single thing with the Habana charge. Even sometimes you'll come across a thermite that instead of just opening a wall, he went all the way around and came through a door just to get into sight. By the time he even got around there, the round is over, or he just walks in and dies. Um, Try to pay attention to what your up can do. Try to remember to use your utility. Think of ways you can put it into a play. If you're playing alone, just tell someone. Ask someone if you're playing Thermite. Ask someone to bring a Thatcher for you. Let them get the bandit charges out so you can pop the walls if you need to, or you know just try to play around your utility. Your utility is really important. Don't Not every op is like Ash. Not every op needs to just run in and get kills. Some people are more, they just have other things to do. You run a Dokebi, you get, instead of running around trying to get kills, you stay back, you hang back a little bit, you make some calls, you make sure you try to hack a cam, so you try to hack someone's phone, a defender's phone. Um, on defense is also another important thing. You'll come across Jaegers not putting their Jaegers down. Instead, because they wanted to run a far roam, they ran all the way to the other end of the map. They never put um the ADS down. Now the enemy team has a Ying, a Zofia, an Ash, and Smokes, and a Glass, and they just throw it all in, and boom, that's it. They have control of sight, all because Jaeger didn't put his ADS down. Um, I'll run a clip now, showing you some Hibana plays I made, and showing you how I was focused on using my utility for that round and how it actually ended up winning us the round. Just pay attention, and I hope you guys enjoy the clip. Where is the
Close to
Jackal?
corner. Uh,
Let's get them hatches, brothers.
Alright, behind server's clear. Server room stairs.
Why'd you run on that? Ah.
Why do you run on that?
You like that.
Is this even electrocuted?
Where's the camera?
I don't see any
It was
footsteps by main stairs.
Active defense, but it's ready to go.
Can you draw me in? Or we're fine? Okay.
Man, I'm already in.
First server wall's open.
Dude, what are we doing? Are we just fucking running around like madmen?
Well, I got both server walls open.
Yeah, we're ready to go server side. Jackal.
Yeah, I'm scanning Jaeger, That's Jaeger.
He's on the flank.
The hatch.
Is it open? He's in
Yep.
kitchen right now.
He downed me. What the frick? On me. Got him. Oh, my ping is high.
What are these playing?
Yo, what
Where
server
here?
is this?
Discuss.
Oh,
Said you host if you don't want Scus.
okay, that's fine. I got like stuff.
Which I this.
Yeah, fine. I didn't realize.
We're ready to plant.
Hold on, we gotta waste the smokes.
Go for a fucking plant.
Just play from Hatchem on it. That's
There you go.
Wait, we gotta go one more. We got one more left.
I'll watch that drone fusion.
Camera disabled. I'll watch the doorway.
When they start planting, you can just drop shit. Well, not
Planting?
here, but like.
C4.
Yeah, you got bait the C4 too.
I have 4 baits. 4
Go
fucking
ahead,
baits.
David. Go ahead, David. Go ahead, David.
Should be good.
Someone
Got
ran
one
through.
smoke
Right
left.
below you, see. Going towards stairs.
One ran in. I don't know where he went. Someone watching me?
Is someone walking the
Fletch.
stairs here? Yeah, go.
Okay.
How? What? Fuck?
Drop fucking mirror up. Nice!
Tree. That's it. Alright, so we just talked about utility. So now this brings me to our next point, which is setting a goal or a game plan. This doesn't necessarily mean you have to have a designated strat for a site or whatever. It just means before the round starts or as the round has started, after you've seen or had an idea of what's going on, set a plan of action of what you're gonna do. If you're playing Thermite, um, set yourself up so you can open that specific wall that needs opening. Or if you're playing Ash, try to maybe find roamers and focus on trying to get those roamers out of the way so your rest of the team can just get in and focus on the anchors. You playing Jackal, try to find footprints. Maybe play along with the Ash that's running around getting the roamers. Track the roamers. Be a nuisance. Just making goals. It really helps on making plays. Um, you'll always see that higher elo players. They'll always have some kind of plan in mind. They might not have thought of it yesterday or the day before, or they might not have a specific plan with their team, but they know, okay, this is my goal for this round. I'm gonna open all the hatches, then I'm gonna get down and help my team push in, or I'm gonna hold the hatches after I've opened them. I help my team take control of site. Or I'm playing Zofia, I'll go upstairs, I'll open up the floor, help my team get control from up there. Um, you know, play Dokkaebi, I'll run with Jackal, ring the phones, help him get a pick on a roamer, then I'll hack the cams. And then I'll just make callouts on the cams so that my team knows what's going on. Things like that. You just set a goal, you stick to it. You This ties in directly with utility. You stick to it, you use your utility, and try to be as impactful as possible with your team. That'll bring me to my next point, which is so this is a strange point. Um, I'm not sure how many people actually do this or if people do it at all, but it's something that I do, and I thought I would point it out. So maybe for those of you that don't do it or have never really thought about it, um, it should be able a little bit of help to you. Outlines. Outlines are, for me, they're really important. They give me so much information. They help me keep track of where teammates are, what they're doing. Um, you can tell if someone's in a gunfight from their outline. You can tell what position they're in, if they're prone, they're crouched. You can tell what direction they're facing. You can tell where they are. Sometimes, if you know the map well enough, you'll be able to tell if they're behind cover, from what room they're in, various things like that, the distance away, all of that stuff. I'm not saying look at them the entire game, but just glance over every once in a while. If you're anchoring, just look around real quick, see where your roamers are, check their health on the bar up top, see if they've been in a gunfight. Look at them if they are in a gunfight right now. It'll give you an idea of where the attackers are coming from. Maybe you can roam out to help them. Just run a shallow roam if they're nearby. Roam out to help them, stuff like that. It'll give you so much information if you just pay attention to where your teammates are on their outlines, what they're doing. Sometimes maybe your teammate might die, maybe because of the outline, you saw that they were shooting north. You just look. When you look north, maybe the person is someone came and picked up their teammate. You get that double kill, easy peasy. Um, just always try to, well, not always, but try to keep it in the back of your mind. Try to just glance at your teammates, see what they're doing, where they are, how far away they are, and it should help you improve a little bit. It's not a major point. You don't need to do this, but it should help you improve a little bit if you're having trouble knowing what to do and when to do it. Alright, so my final tip for today is gonna be it's gonna be an interesting one. It's going to be learning the maps. This is like the most important thing, especially if you're trying to climb in ranked. Try to learn your maps. Try to learn callouts in each map. Learn where things are, where the sites are. If you play bomb only, learn where the bomb sites are. What's above the bomb site, what's below the bomb site, what's on the other side of a wall. Um, learn common areas that roamers will go to, common areas that anchors will sit in. Um, you know, good pre-fire spots. If I'm about to walk into sight, where should I pre-fire? Don't just walk in and randomly fire, but you know, anchors will tend to sit in common places. We're creatures of habit. We tend to stick to the same thing over and over. So, you walking into a site and you know that a rook is usually always sitting in this corner. If they have an echo, we know that echo is always hiding somewhere. You just walk in, you pre-fire. Maybe echo was on his drone, he saw you walk in, he's gonna pop up to try and hit you. You pre-fire that spot. Maybe he's behind that shield, you pre-fire the shield because you know where the shield was. Um, knowing stairs, knowing routes through the map. If you're a roamer, this is important because you need to be able to get around quickly. You need to be able to make rotations that make sense. You don't want to just throw an impact into a wall and then the room right across from it is just a dead end. Like that doesn't make sense. You want to make rotations that make sense. Know where your hatches are. Um, know how you can get to and from site fastest. If you're playing on site, try to know what's on the outside of the site. This is actually the easiest way to start learning the maps when you're anchoring, um, staying on site, and then you try to learn what's just on the outside of the sites. What hall connects to the doorway, what is in that hall, what is across from that hall, and then from there you can try to expand your knowledge outward of what's above, what's below, and so on. And this will really help you in making plays. This will tie in directly with everything that I've said before. Callouts, knowing the map, you're gonna know what call out or where the call out that was made is directing you to. You're gonna know how to use your utility better. You might learn a few tricks that you can do with Thermite, Hibana, whoever else, Sophia, Ying. Um, you're gonna be able to make a better game plan as to how to go into the site, how to attack the site, how to just push through. Um, you're gonna be able to just know what to do and when to do it. You're gonna know if you're roaming and you're the last person left, what your shortest way back to site is, or maybe you'll know that the enemy team is on the shortest way back to site, so you'll try to flank around that. It all ties in directly. Um, this tip brought me to the end of this tutorial, I guess, this tip video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. I hope you guys enjoyed the clips that I put in here. Um, If you like this, just leave a like. Comments, you can leave some comments below if you think I missed anything or if you want me to touch on anything in another video. Um, if you'd like to see me change the format of these videos, you can leave all of that down below. Also, just leave a like, subscribe. If you like the content that we make, you can check us out on Facebook at Hype Gaming. We also got a Instagram page. It's kind of young. I'll be posting some highlights, general things in there, some news and stuff like that. Great stuff like that. All right. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.